Hello and welcome to Formula One. Right, I have to apologise about yesterday's video with no audio. I was recording Fortnite and WWE and I forgot to turn the audio back on. So I explained yesterday what I was going to do, not realising that there was no audio. Right, we are doing a 24 race calendar, including all sprints. It's a one-shot qualifying. It's 5 laps. It's wherever I start is wherever I try and finish. In yesterday's qualifying, I did terrible with a couple of running wides here and there on Bahrain, but that's what happens when you got a one-shot qualifying. We are the Manor F1 team. We did well yesterday on recovery from basically where we qualified to where we finished. So if you haven't watched that episode, please go back and watch. Like I said, there's no audio, no music, no nothing. Right, there's going to be commentating for the qualifying. There's going to be music for the 5-lap race. The 5-lap race will be the Street Fighter 2 soundtrack. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as we over to one-shot qualifying.
Welcome to the Jeddah Corniche, one of the fastest circuits on the calendar. But let's see who will be fastest of them all. We're about to set the grid for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Yes, it's qualifying.
Let's see if we get on with qualifying. Lando's in first at the moment. The McLarens are literally going to be untouchable this first season. Just a bit of overtake. In 10th currently, that's not too bad. Considering that the upgrades that we did, some failed. So at the end of yesterday's video, you saw me reapply the upgrades. They won't be on until the next race in Australia. I have to hop back onto the ARS understeer there. 10% battery where I was still 10th, that's okay. But Lando's literally just left us for dead. 13th, I've just run out of battery. Top 13 would be nice. Top 10 would be better, but we are literally starting 13th, 14th from the grid, 15th from the grid, yeah, 16th because of the ERS battery, okay? So, uphill struggle to go to.
With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event.
The
We'll be
V-Carbs
live
are
and
together in 13th
uninterrupted
and
for the
14th.
Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join it.
Right, let's start this. Let's get to the commentators. And let's see who starts behind us and where. We saw the top 14. I'm starting 16th, so who's starting 15th? That's the question. Oh, I got 1,400 points actually. Chassis would be ideal. I can't do chassis. Durability I can do, only one now. And can't upgrade that. Can I upgrade this? I can. Front wing. 27 resource points left. Right, let's go into the commentators.
Good morning, good afternoon, or for us, good evening, as we're under the night lights of Jeddah. The floodlights are on and so is the pressure here at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Russell, Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, Perez, Hamilton, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Stroll, Ocon, Tsunoda, Albon, Lee, Bottas, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Sargent, Behrman, Ricciardo, and Zhou Guanyu. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Now, we had great fun watching them win last time out. What a great victory it was. But can they carry that into today's race?
It's the important one, isn't it, Crofty? You've done it once, can you do it again? But, you know, if you start believing in yourself and the confidence starts to build, that inner confidence is what you need. And you can carry that through to future races, including this one, and you set that ball rolling. That's the critical thing that they're looking for here. And I believe if you've got that first race win or a win at any stage, it can start to roll with you in a good way.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Right, we're now formation up. Let's start the race.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Well, Mercedes... Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Right, going to end this one here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that bell for notifications. We are back tomorrow with the Australian Grand Prix, and until then, I'll see you all again. Bye for now.